Zia Yusuf is making a dramatic return to Reform UK, though not in the role of chairman. The 38-year-old previously stepped down from his position as party chairman, calling his resignation a mistake driven by exhaustion. He revealed to the Sunday Times that he had been working tirelessly for 11 months without taking a single day off. Hello viewers, welcome to UK Pancakes. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell so you don't miss any insides about UK elites. Yusuf will now head the Doge unit, which aims to eliminate waste in the 10 councils under Reform's control. He will also be involved in policy development, fundraising, and representing Reform UK in the media. His unexpected resignation came after newly elected Reform MP Sarah Pochin challenged Sir Keir Starmer during Prime Minister's questions, calling for a ban on the burka. On Thursday, he announced his resignation, stating, "I no longer believe that working to elect a Reform government is a good use of my time, and I hereby resign from my position." However, on Saturday evening, he released a statement saying, "In the past 24 hours, I have received an overwhelming number of kind and heartfelt messages from people expressing their disappointment at my resignation and urging me to reconsider. After 11 months of volunteering to build a political party from the ground up, with hardly any time off, my tweet was a decision made out of exhaustion. I entered politics out of a sense of duty to serve the country I love, which has been so generous to my parents and has provided me with great opportunities. My motivation was to do whatever I could to reverse decades of decline and create a country where we could be excited for our children's future. I believed that Nigel Farage was the right person to lead that change. Having read the messages, I feel more committed than ever to this mission. I know it is too important, and I cannot let people down. I will continue my work with Reform, now with even greater dedication. The party has progressed significantly since I became chairman, evolving from a startup to a scale-up. Given this progress and our recent local electoral victories, I will take on a new role. I will lead the UK Doge team to advocate for taxpayers, while also working on party policy and representing Reform in the media. I will devote all my time to the most important endeavour of my life, getting a Reform government elected with Nigel as Prime Minister. Yusuf's former role will be divided into two positions, a chairman who will travel across the country and a deputy focused on managing the organisation. A new head of operations will also be appointed, and Treasurer Nick Candy will receive assistance with fundraising. Nigel Farage is expected to deliver a significant speech in South Wales on Monday, as the party aims for strong results in next year's elections for the Senedd, the Welsh Parliament. Farage stated, "Monday is primarily a declaration of intent. Welsh politics, we're coming for you." Reports indicate that Mr. Farage felt he had lost a political limb following Mr. Yusuf's resignation after Ms. Pochin's remarks. Mr. Yusuf expressed that he believed it was foolish for a party to ask the Prime Minister to do something that the party itself wouldn't do. Mr. Yusuf played a crucial role in the party's recent electoral successes, which included winning the Runcorn and Helsby by-election, securing 2 mayoral positions, and gaining 677 council seats. It has been reported that Mr. Farage and Mr. Yusuf had discussions on Friday afternoon. According to the Sunday Times, Mr. Yusuf now views his comments as a mistake, stating, "When I posted that tweet, it was a mix of exhaustion and feeling like all I received in return was criticism. I was involved in many activities, both publicly and behind the scenes. Anyone who has been part of a rapidly growing startup outside of politics will understand and empathize with that. Since then, I've received numerous messages from Reform members and supporters expressing their devastation and heartbreak, urging me to reconsider my decision. I left my business pursuits behind and committed to volunteering full-time because I love my country and believe that the best way to improve it is for Nigel to become Prime Minister. I realized that in that moment, I was turning my back on that and I didn't want to do that. I recognized that I do have an important role to play. I spoke with Nigel and admitted that I made a mistake. It was a result of exhaustion." Regarding Ms. Pochin's comments about banning the burka, he mentioned that he first learned about it through social media. "I can honestly say that it frustrated me," he remarked. but these things happen. I'm not an MP, so it's understandable that I wasn't aware of it, and Sarah did inform the other MPs. He told the Sunday Times that if he were an MP, he would probably vote to ban it, but added that philosophically, I am always a bit uneasy about banning things that would be unconstitutional in the United States. The former entrepreneur, who also worked at Goldman Sachs, stated that he does not consider it one of the most pressing issues facing British people in their daily lives. After Mr. Yusuf announced his return, Reform leader Nigel Farage expressed his pleasure, stating, "I am thrilled that Zia Yusuf will lead Reform UK's Doge department. He will also support the party with policy development, fundraising, and media appearances. Zia will remain a vital part of the team we are building to contest and win the next general election." Runcorn and Helsby Reform MP Ms. Pochin added, "I am genuinely pleased that my friend and colleague will continue to work with Reform UK on behalf of the British people. His attention to detail and exceptional intellect have been invaluable to us, and I look forward to supporting him in his efforts to implement the Doge initiative." Ashfield Reform MP Lee Anderson remarked, "I spoke with Zia earlier to welcome him back home. Local authorities will be on high alert as he and his Doge team will be scrutinising your wasteful spending." Reform's deputy leader, Richard Tice, called the return great news. Labour in Wales is preparing for Reform to intensify its campaigning efforts in the region. A spokesperson commented, "It's like a game of hokey-cokey with Reform UK. Zia Yusuf is in and out. How long until he leaves again? These actions are not serious from a party that could genuinely govern. Reform UK would only bring chaos to Wales." Reform has made significant progress since I became chairman, evolving from a start-up to a scale-up. With our recent local victories, I will shift my focus to a new role. I will be leading the UK Doge team to advocate for taxpayers, while also working on party policy and representing us in the media. Reform MP James McMurdoch expressed his support, stating, "Zia is a valuable asset. He is exceptionally talented and has worked harder over the past year than anyone I know. He deserves some time to recharge and the opportunity to choose which projects within Reform he wants to pursue. I don't expect anyone to be perfect, especially those who willingly put themselves in the spotlight. Welcome back." Yusuf told GB News political editor Christopher Hope that if he were an MP, he would vote to ban the burka and other face coverings, stating, "I would probably vote to ban it." He also expressed his full support for new MP Sarah Pochin, praising her as an incredible candidate during the Runcorn by-election. As chairman, Yusuf had initiated a professionalizing effort aimed at enhancing Reform's vetting processes in preparation for the local elections. Thanks for watching till the end. Drop your thoughts in the comments section. We hope to see you in our next UK Pancakes.